Hi guys, my name's Josh.
My name's Anna.
And we talked blues tonight. So this was very much an introduction blues lesson. We start off with stressing on connection. So we have a couple different forms of connection. You can start off with what we call the level 1 connection. This is going to be like your waltz frame, your rumba frame, and your foxtrot frame. And all we're just worried about with this is just making sure you have a nice connection with your hands and follows with your arm going across the lead's arm. So that'll be a level 1 connection. The level 2 connection, we're kind of upgrading there to more of a tango frame. So we're going to want our knees connected, our right knees will be connected specifically. And then you can have anywhere from about the hip to your rib cage connected on this one. Leads, your hand is going to come a little bit more over off of the shoulder blade, and you're going to be on the kind of the mid back of the follow. And then follows, your hand is going to look similar to Anna's, and you can variate that as you wish. This is just for partners that are a little more comfortable dancing together. Then for a true blues frame, you're going to be much closer in. My hand's going to go a little bit lower, but again, you work that out as you see fit. We're going to have a connection point that's going to be approximately your your shoulder all the way down to the inside of your knee. You'll have that entire connection, and that just really helps keep the center of gravity together for both partners so that you can move around very nicely. After that, we went into simple movements walking around. So we had leads, we had follows close their eyes, and as the leads took them around the room, then we had the opposite. The leads closed their eyes. This was emphasizing connection, and we did a few different movements. So we just walked forward, making sure that our feet are offset. We did some backwards walking, same idea, just feet offset. And then we also stressed the blues strut, okay? So that's step and a tap, step and a tap, all right? So we talked about those different ideas. We also talked about the style of drag blues, and that is with the follow being very much draped on the lead. The follow's still holding all of her weight, but you're dragging the follow around. Very smooth and very connected. Okay? After that, we went into our first move, which was a spin turn with a release, and then you went and picked the follow back up. So all that is you just kind of march in place here, and then you rotate clockwise. And then once that happens, you're going to let the follow go out and pick the follow up without the follow stopping their rotation. Leads, a thing to really take note, to make sure that's very smooth. That last step, when you're picking the follow back up, so you're at this point, that step needs to go backwards. If you come straight in, the follow's going to crash into you. So the follow's going to keep rotating. You need to rotate with her to pick that up. And then you can go off and do whatever you'd like to do after that. All right, and then we went on to a second variation off of this spinning turn, and this was a hip catch. All right, so again, we're going to be spinning around. Same idea, we're going to release the follow, but this time we're going to catch the follow on the hip. Leads, you're going to go into a light lunge, and you can variate this as you will. And then we brought the follow back in, and we just step backwards until we're all connected, just for the purposes of that move. All right, the final move we went into was our third variation on our spin turn. And that spin turn then went into an open frame, which led into some pivots, or swivels, if you will. So we opened up into this turn, and then we went into some follow pivots. And leads, all you're doing is just kind of stepping to the side. And you're doing it in opposition of the follow swivels. Follows were then given the advice to go on different variations by tapping, or they could also do fans. And that was the conclusion of our lesson. Thank you very much.
Thank you.